Hey loves, welcome to another episode of Divine Destiny with Latoya. I'm your host, Latoya, and I'm so pleased that you guys decided to tune in to the show today. Guys, if you're listening from the podcast, don't forget to subscribe, whether you're listening from Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Okay, your girl is even on Stitcher, Radio Public, Overcast, Pocket Cast, whatever platform you are listening from. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that follow button. I don't want you guys to miss not one podcast, okay? Also, if you're watching from the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? So you can subscribe to the channel and you can be in the loop for all of my new videos. Also, guys, check out the description below. I will have a link in the description for my online website, which is divinecollection1.com. And I'll also put a link in the description to where you guys can go and visit the direct podcast page, which lists all of my episodes from the podcast, guys. Those links will be in the description for you below. Okay, loves, really quickly, what I want to hit on in this video is I want to talk to you guys about what is your why, okay? You got to have a why, okay? When you set out on a mission for personal development, when you set out on a mission for success, when you set out on a mission for whatever you set out for, okay? Anything positive, anything, any goal that you're trying to reach, I'm here to tell you guys that you have to have a why. What is your why? Your why is the thing that motivates you. Your why is the thing that pushes you when you want to give up. Your why is the thing that's going to keep you motivated when you want to give up, when you feel like all hope is lost, when you get tired in your body, when you get sick in your body, when you work at your job all day long and you don't feel like working on your dream, okay? Your why is the thing that's going to make you get your butt up and get to work, okay? Because you have to put in on your dream, okay? You can't wait for anybody else to put in on your dream. This is your dream. This is your vision. This is the thing that God gave to you. This is the vision that God gave to you. So you got to pray, okay? You got to seek God first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. So you got to seek God first in prayer, and you got to make sure that your plans line up with God's plans, okay? And then once you've done that, you made sure that you and God are in alignment together. Now it's time to get to work on that dream, okay? You got to get to work on that dream, and you can't sit idle, because faith without works is dead. You can't say that I'm just waiting for the dream to come true. You got to put some work in. You got to put some effort into making that dream come true. But in order for you to keep that motivation, you have to have a why. What is your why? Let me just tell you guys, my why is my 3 children. Okay? My 2 sons and my daughter. Those are my whys. Those are the people that, you know what, when I look at them, regardless of how tired I might be in my body, regardless of the fact that I have been at work all day long, regardless of whatever I feel inside of my body or what I don't want to do, I know that I do it for them, okay? And so when I look at them and I know that I want a better life for them, all of a sudden, you know, whatever I got to do, if I got to go drink a glass of water and prep myself up, or drink a Red Bull and prep myself up, or whatever it is that I need to do to get back on the path to my grind, then that's what I have to do, because I know that those 3 children are dependent on me. I know that they're looking at mama like, okay, we know mama is going to go get it. Okay, mama is a go-getter. And I want them to see me and to see my work ethic. And I want them to know that, okay, mama is doing it, so I can do it too. I can do it too. But guys, you have to have a why, okay? You can't start out on your journey to success, to accomplish your goals, and you don't have a reason why. And that why has to be a really big reason. It has to be a really strong reason, because there are things that are going to come up against you, that are going to push you, that are going to kick up against you. And there are obstacles that you're going to face in this life, on this journey to your greatness, okay? It's gonna come up against you with everything it has, guys. That's why you got to have that strong why, because when you got that strong why, you can look at your why and say, okay, enemy, okay, I know you fight me with everything you got, but I got to do it for them. I got to do it for them. So I want you guys to ask yourself, what is your why? Okay, before you get started on your journey, okay, it's very important that you figure out what your why is. Some of you guys may have multiple wives. You don't have to have just one. Okay, I actually have 10 wives, but my 3 children are my number one wife. Okay, because I know that I gotta start a better life for them. Okay, they have a really good life, but you know what? I want a better life for them. Why can't they have better? They can have better. Okay, you got to start thinking like that for yourself. Okay, don't limit yourself. Don't put limitations on yourself. Don't put limitations on God. Okay, if you want better, you got to know that you can have better. As a matter of fact, you got to know that better is already here. Okay, your better situation, your greater is already here. Stop talking about what you want and start speaking in the present tense. Don't say I won't, say I am. Say I am. Because I'm going to tell you guys something about the subconscious mind. In case you didn't know, you operating out of 2 minds. Okay. You got your subconscious mind and you got your conscious mind. Okay. Your subconscious mind, your brain does not know the difference between something that's real and something that's imagined. It doesn't know the difference. So what can you do with that knowledge? You can play with that knowledge and you can use it to your advantage. Get yourself in a quiet place and begin to visualize your success. Begin to visualize what your life is going to look like, what your life is going to be like, okay, when God blow you up from the floor up, because it's already here. It's already here. You just got to reach up and receive it, okay? But get yourself in a quiet place. Guys, this has worked wonders for me and it's still working wonders for me. And I talked about this earlier in the season on my podcast, the power of visualization. Get yourself in a quiet place, clear out all that clutter from your mind and just begin to visualize where you see yourself. Begin to visualize God answering your prayers. And as you're visualizing God answering your prayers, let your body feel that excitement, okay? Because one thing about your brain, it does not know the difference. It doesn't know the difference between something real and something that you're imagining, okay? So what you do is when you get yourself in a quiet place, you visualize, okay? And you put yourself in that future moment. You put yourself in that moment where God is answering your prayers. What happens is you're priming your brain. You are priming your subconscious mind when you do that, guys. And what will happen eventually is, because your subconscious mind, I know this is really deep, but y'all stay with me, okay? Please stay with me because it's going to be so beneficial for you. Try to stay with me, okay? I'll go in depth with it more later on in the season of my podcast. But guys, you got to prime your brain. When you visualize your success, when you visualize that future moment of your prayers being answered, okay, what you have to understand is your subconscious mind has all the answers. You have all the answers within you to complete your journey to success, to complete your goals. You have all the answers within you. They're in your brain. They are there. We do not use the full potential of our brain. Everything that we need, all of the knowledge that we could ever need in this life, okay, God already put it within us. It's in your brain. But you just haven't been feeding your brain with things that can produce that knowledge for you. You haven't been able to think the thoughts that are going to make you successful because we've been thinking about other things that are keeping us unsuccessful. So we got to start putting our mind on positive things, shutting out all the negativity. And we still talking about the why, because you definitely got to have your why in place to be able to do all of this, okay? Because it's going to feel crazy at first. It's going to feel very awkward. You're going to feel like a child. Why I got to sit here and visualize, imagine? I'm too grown for this. No. You're not too grown for this. It works, guys. I'm telling you, it works. Visualize God answering your prayers. Let your body feel the emotion from that moment, okay? Get lost in that emotion. Some of you guys, tears may start to come to your eyes. You may just get so lost in that moment that you just forget where you're at. What happens when you do that is you break away from your past that's been holding you back and you put yourself in the future. You begin to focus on your future. And what happens is the more times you do that, because you have to continue to do it, the more times you do that, you're priming your brain. You're teaching your brain to go after that thing that you're visualizing. So what will happen is your brain will start producing solutions for you to get you to where you want to be. Because God is not going to come down here and do anything for you. He's already put the answers inside of you. You just got to get to them, okay? And doing that visualization process and prayer is the main thing. Stay in contact with God. Visualize, okay? Get in that quiet space. Shut out some of that noise. You got to isolate yourself, guys. Shut out some of that noise. Visualize God answering your prayers. Close your eyes and just imagine what it's going to feel like, and let your body feel everything. Just go on the ride, okay? That's what I call it on the podcast. Just go on the ride. Go on the ride with me and just let your body feel all of the emotions of your future. And I guarantee you, your brain will begin to produce the thoughts that you need to think to get you to your future, to get you to that moment, okay? Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to the podcast. You know what? If you like this video, hit the like below, okay? And also don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you thinking, if what I'm saying is kind of resonating with you pretty heavy, you really thinking on it, I dare you to do something for me, okay? Write out a list of your whys, and I want you to send them to me, okay? Send me your whys. What is your why? What is the thing that's going to keep you motivated? What is the thing that's going to keep you going when you feel like giving up, guys? Write it down. Write it down. It does not become real. It does not become in action until you write it down, okay? So write down your whys. Maybe you got 3 whys. Like I said, I have 10. I have a lot of reasons. My children are just the number 1 reason, okay? But write down your whys, and if you feel comfortable with it, guys, share it with me. Share it with me, okay? I want to know what your why is. But I love you guys so much. And until next time, this has been another episode of Divine Destiny with Latoya. Order your But God t-shirt today at divinecollection1.com.